Hi, my name's Tom. I was given this multi-blade handsaw to go ahead and tell you all about it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm not sure why I never thought of having a tool like this before, but it's been proven to be really handy lately. So I actually have one of these old drywall saws. These are just kind of a handheld, this is just regular old crappy wood, with a little plastic knob in there. It holds the blade in. It doesn't really feel real good in the hand. My hand's actually bigger than the hand thing itself. It's good for precision work, cutting out a little hole, but that's about all I can do, is to work a little bit of drywall, and that's about it. I also have one of these super duper reciprocating saw. I plug it in. I have a lot of power with it. I got all kind of different blades. I can go gangbusters on some really big, heavy stuff, but it's not real precise. And if you try to go ahead and use a reciprocating saw on anything kind of delicate or small, or in a place where you can't actually plug it in, it's pretty useless. That's where this little handsaw comes in perfectly. It just fits that nice gap. And it's a great tool to have if you find yourself kind of cutting precision stuff or smaller things, and you don't need all the power of a reciprocating saw as well as all the weight and on everything else. It's nice and small. It is bigger than the wooden handle. It fits on my hand. I have kind of big hands there. It fits really well. It holds the blade in here, and it comes with a little case that holds extra blades. So it does come with 8 different blades. There's some for wood and for metal and for plastics and for kind of like a drywall, all those types of wood ones. They all have different kinds of teeth on them, which determines what they're best at cutting. So the way this works is really pretty simple. One, the blade is really secure. I'm actually kind of surprised at how secure it is. Even with my little wooden one, when I really kind of go crazy with drywall, it'll actually shake and wiggle a little bit in there. This is fairly secure. It's not going to come out anytime soon, but it's also really easy to work with. The way it works is a little thumb spring mechanism here, and all you do is you kind of push it. There's actually a little spring washer right around the edge, and what you do is you kind of push it with your thumb, and you can pull the blade out. Now, I want to show you something here with this blade. See this blade right here? I'm going to put that to the side. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my reciprocating saw. I got tons of blades for this. I got small ones, big ones, wood, metal, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and loosen it up. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to loosen this up, put it right in, close it up. Ta-da! That's right. These blades actually fit. Your reciprocating saw electric blades will also fit into your handheld blade. It just works really, really well. I love the fact that I don't have to worry about going out and buying specialty blades for my handsaw. It just fits and works well. Let's go ahead and cut a few things, give it a test. So here we go, here's a simple little piece of wood, as well as my wood blade. Now again, to cut those come with a couple different wood blades. This is kind of the bigger wood blade. This is actually great for pruning trees as well. If we're going out to landscape, you can go ahead and just chop off some little branches. This piece of wood here is probably no more than a 1/2 inch. And I'm just going to kind of run it across it once or twice. There we go. And I'm going to go to town. And you can see that I can cut fairly easily and fairly fast. So the blades do come nice and sharp, and it just cut right through it just like that. Again, I can cut different angles. The nice part about having a blade like this is that I can kind of go in different angles. I can turn my wrist and I can do whatever kind of cutting I need to do. Here's a piece of PVC, same idea, but this time I'm going to use my PVC blade. So I'm going to go ahead and press to open, slide my blade in, close it up. Feels nice and secure. And again, you can see the blade actually says flexible for plastic and metal. So it's a little more flexible, but it does, there we go. It does cut through fairly quickly. It is nice and sharp right out of the package. It's real easy to kind of move my hand around. I like this. If I was using a reciprocating saw, electric reciprocating saw, this whole thing would be shaking like crazy. But I'm able to do it nice and small, get into some tight spots that the reciprocating saw just can't get into. And there we go. I'll go ahead and I can deburr that and I'll be ready to go. So there you have it. This multi-blade handsaw is really pretty useful, very clever. This is something that I would have never thought to get for myself, but I should have. This would make a great gift. If you got a father or a husband or someone who likes to work with their hands, or a lot of carpentry, even plumbing, anything where they actually use a lot of hand cutting of different pieces of wood, pruning, landscaping, plumbing, again, even some carpentry work. Anyone who uses those sorts of things, this would be useful. Even if they don't think it's useful at first, they're going to say, oh yeah, that's nice, because I can get into some tight spaces. The blades work really well. You can replace it. It is very ergonomic. It actually feels good in the hand. It's nice and simple. It works well. So yeah, overall, this is one heck of a cool little tool, and it's highly recommended.